So you guys keep an eye out. They'll hold up a sign. They've got a 5 minute, a 2 minute, and a stop. Yeah. 5 minute, 2 minute, and a stop.
Is that how much time
Yes, it's how much time is left. So when you have 5 minutes left, you're gonna get 5. 2 minutes left, you get a 2. When you get the stop, that's a stop talking. Yes, sir.
3 minutes left instead of 50.
I think we already got the time.
I mean, we.
I'm gonna see the most advanced rover to ever touch.
All right. So y'all know the times you're supposed to have, somewhere between 7 to 10 minutes. Everybody's got to speak. Are we all ready? Judges, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so our first team up is Team Red.
All right.
Okay, you know when you're ready to start.
So,
Whenever you guys are ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to rise from the ashes because Phoenix Robotics is about to take you through our journey to creating the most advanced Mars rover to ever touch the red planet.
Alright, so here at Phoenix Robotics, we're an ethical, creative, and curious company. The client we worked for was in cause. We provided a budget that we took seriously. We were forward-thinking and tried to see ahead of us. We brought materials in, other than we were different in that way, to use outside hours to go over and beyond on architecture and design management.
In our organization, our excellent project manager, Melody, led us to success. I was our chief systems engineer, and David was our operations engineer. Daniel and Zoe were our mechanical and test engineers, and Zach took on the task of assembly. Lewis and Brian were our software engineers, and Kay was our excellent procurement manager and financial engineer. Everyone shared the role of marketing manager because we had one team member less than was standard.
All right, my name is Brian Mitchell. I was a software engineer and I also worked as communications coordinator to make sure that both our software development team and our building mechanical design team were on the same page. Phoenix Robotics implemented agile development techniques for both software and mechanical design so that we could come up with solutions as challenges arise and make changes quickly. Software developers also used paired programming, an agile technique, to ensure that computational solutions were developed in a team-oriented environment. And now to talk about quality is our design research engineer, Kay.
Hi, I'm design research engineer for our company, developing design strategies for our robot, and by analyzing our targets and then what's the most critical thing for producing our final product by creating those the location, providing for the where is the rock exact location from XY coordinate, and providing and testing for the rover after the initial developing prototype, and then I also contribute for the quality control of whole process.
Thank you very much, Kay.
Hi, my name is Daniel Gerson, and I want to talk about the arm design. The arm design was built by the mechanical department, which I am part, and it's a team very knowledgeable, very capable about what they are doing. This was not possible without the help of Brian that was communicating among the system department and the strategy department, because our arm was designed for each mission. That's one, I think that's one of the strengths that we have with that arm, that we can adjust it depending what is the mission. If we need to turn, if we need to go straight. One of the problems that we faced was that the arm was not very strong grab the rocks. So we add a worm gear so it can help to grab the rocks back. Okay.
I'm Zach Taylor. I was a lead assembly engineer in our mechanical department, and we worked heavily with autonomy and with sensors to allow the robot a range of freedom in detecting the assets that we were required to recover. So we had the proximity sensors and other fantastic designs, as well as we worked on the chassis. Our initial prototype design was rear-wheel driven, pushing a gimbaled mobility device in the front. We found that this was less than desirable for our desires, our wishes, and so in the second edition we changed to a front-wheel driven and managed to be successful in our desires. Again, just a quick review of our robotic mechanical arm. Our worm gear allows for infinitely variable arm motion. The sensor placement optimizes our detection outcomes, and our power source provides reliable energy.
So hi, this is Abdul. So I was a part of our talented mechanical engineering team. So today I'm going to introduce you to the heart of the Fathom. So the Fathom is the name of our rover. So it is the energy source. So for the robust, cost-effective power source, we choose to use the rechargeable EV3 battery. So with a long service life and low cost, recharging the system is the cutting edge of the aerospace industry.
Hello, my name is David Faust. I was the operations and lead software engineer for Phoenix Robotics, and I was responsible for effective, logical solutions to problems our rovers would face. Using time counters and the ultrasonic sensor detection, I was able to make our rover autonomously navigate objects on its own. Using my extensive mathematical knowledge, I created a formula that converted degrees into rotations for the rover wheels. I made sure the rover was capable of precise 90-degree movements and travel correct distances by planning its movement pathway and determining vector magnitudes. I worked methodically and carefully with my software engineering team to ensure that our collaborative code was functional and our designs were compatible. I oversaw my programming team's code and made sure that any logic errors were addressed and designs were accurate.
Hi, my name is Luis Gardino, and I am a lead engineer, or a software engineer. Our company prioritizes on hiring and training experienced software engineers that are willing to work outside of traditional hours to help drive the company towards success. Our company also ensures to additionally provide backup programs. We write each of the backup programs differently to provide as a variety of solutions.
I'm Zoe American. I was the test engineer. And for this project, we had two phases of testing. The first phase was rock retrieval. And we did have some problems in the first phase due to the sensors not being sufficiently tested in an environment that simulated the actual competition ground. But we did successfully create a rover under deadline that was functional for the most part. In phase two, we went with a totally new direction in terms of testing, and we invested in totally new state-of-the-art testing equipment so that we could test terrain maneuvering, mineral identification, resource retrieval, and most importantly, recovery of our human assets out there on the planet's surface. That was a great turn in our philosophy towards testing because it did lead to us successfully rescuing our human asset on the field, who was an American hero.
A true American hero.
True. All right, so I'm Melody DeShore, and I'm the project manager. We are the future of robotics. We are built on the foundation of ageless knowledge, but we are creating the new future. We created an application on the fly that would completely automate the parts so that we could quickly assess our inventory. It would also automatically fill in Excel and do the budget for us. That saved us a lot of time. We were under budget by more than $100 million and increased profitability by $32 million. We were flexible, resilient, and determined, and made adjustments where necessary to complete the objectives and requirements according to the SOW. We supplied the necessary artifacts and followed protocol. We had more than 300,000 impressions on videos, photos, and posts, and hundreds of responses who supported us during the week, saying, "Go Red Team, let's go," and it was really super exciting to see that. We will take home these lessons learned from working with INCOS and continue to be versatile, successful robotic company of the future.
Our Martian exploration goals align perfectly with NASA's future. Our autonomous, sensor-driven operation is an unmanned platform that can be relied on through thick and thin. Our reliable mechanical structure makes us the strongest rover in the industry. And we completed our project under budget and gained profitability. When you buy a Phoenix, you buy the best rover in the universe. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.